Mom.
Yeah.
This is my mom. This is my stepdad, Mike. I'm not excited about this. I'm going to be honest. As you guys know, I'm not coming to Thanksgiving this weekend. I'm missing family Thanksgiving.
First time in your life.
And it's because I'm going to Los Angeles, California. And I've told you that I have been invited to an award show. And that is true. I'm going to an award show. Anyways, you thought it was the YouTube Awards. It's not.
I told all my friends.
Yeah. Ooh, okay. It's not the YouTube Awards. The reason why I'm invited to this award show, people who work there know who I am and they follow me, and that's why they've invited me to this event. It's a very big event. There's live performances. Last year, Kanye West performed there. So I just want you to know it's legitimate, and I want you to know that my affiliation with this company is not because I have anything to do with them. It's just because the people who work there know who I am. I have no affiliation with them whatsoever, and that's the truth.
Okay.
The awards that I'm going to, that I'm missing Thanksgiving for, is the
Something.
Hub Awards.
Oh. You don't do that.
I do not do that. I do not do that.
When you're at this show, you can close your eyes if you need
Yes,
to.
and I will. That's the truth. I didn't want to tell you, but this is the truth. I've caused a family scandal. Everyone at Thanksgiving is going to be talking about it, and that's that.
Wow.
Wow.
Also, you don't like turkey. Maybe I don't want to see it or hear about it.
I think we should never talk about this again.
Okay.
Okay, bye, Mom. Love you. No, it's fine. No. Nothing makes me happier than a boa. Is that sad? Yes, probably. I should get joy from human connection and actually not material things. But it turns out sometimes material things are much more consistent than human connection. I can rely on a boa. I can't often rely on my friends. That's not true. My friends are great, but sometimes I'm like, wait, does anyone want to make out with me? There aren't enough people to make out with me. That's not their fault. I also don't try. I don't mean to infer that I'm an incel. Please don't call me an incel. I'm in some kind of hotel. I think this neighborhood is called Beverly Hills. I don't know. I don't know where I am. All I know is I'm going to the Something Hub Awards tonight. Something Hub. And I did have to tell my whole family that I was missing family Thanksgiving, and now all of them do in fact think that I do something. Sometimes people put on a camera and they don't scream while wearing a robe that covers them from chin to ankle. Sometimes they put on a camera and they do other stuff. But that other stuff then has a website, and then it's called Something Hub, and then that's where you go, and then you watch it, and funny things happen to your body. And then that's it. Here's what I'm excited for. First of all, I have procured 3 lesbians to come with me. Also, for some reason, these lesbians have decided they all want to wear my robes. So we are going to be matching in different monochromatic robes. I don't mean to blow this out of proportion. This is going to be the coolest thing to ever happen in the history of humanity. Here's the thing that I'm gonna say about this whole charade. I feel like all of it is a lie. I feel like the lesbians that I've invited, are they holograms? I don't know. They could be holograms, and they're saying they're gonna wear my dresses. That feels like a lie. I feel like something, it's too good to be true. I feel like this invite, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm supposed to give my name, my legal name. Fun fact, my last name isn't actually Fart. I have to say my real last name out loud? No, but I have to say my real last name out loud to a stranger. And then what happens? I don't know. I don't know what this award show is like. I refuse to look anything up about it. When I don't understand something and I'm scared and I'm nervous, I will actively go out of my way to learn nothing about it. And is that stupid? Highly. There's so many times that I go to my friends or my family and I'm like, I don't know what this is. Someone sent me an email and this person, I don't know who they are, and they're offering something and I'm confused about it. And they're like, well, why don't you just simply Google the details provided in this email? And I'm like, oh, wow. I mean, that makes a lot of sense. And that's why I'm not going to do it. Okay, here's what I'm most excited about. First of all, the lesbians say they're gonna dress up like me. Waiting for them to back out because this is like my dream come true. They're all pretty lesbians and they're gonna be wearing my dresses. Basically, they're turning themselves into me. I'm gonna wanna make out with all of them more than I ever have before. And they're not gonna wanna make out with me back at all. But that's a fun game that I've liked to play my whole life. So looking forward to that. Then, the most thrilling thing about this whole affair is just, what I'm gonna look like. I'll be honest, there are a few details about this look that if in a perfect world I would have adjusted. My shoes would be beige because I wanted to give the illusion to wear giant platforms, but they're nude, so it kind of looks like it's your feet, except something has gone awry and you've been bitten by something you're allergic to and they've swelled up to a mass proportion. That to me sounded cool. I also wanted a monochromatic periwinkle boa, not to spoil anything, but I'm wearing a periwinkle robe, bitch. I wanted a matching boa, so I would be completely periwinkle in my midsection. That is one of the most iconic sentences to ever have been invented. Unfortunately, my boa provider, though amazing and extremely overpriced, could not meet this boa demand in the time frame that I had given. That's a travesty, but I got a professionally styled wig from an extremely cool drag queen called Billy Lamour. He styled my wig to be the coolest, most glamorous triangle I've ever seen in my life. I don't know what's gonna happen. Who is gonna be there? I'll be honest, okay? I go to somethinghub.com. Maybe I go to somethinghub.com so often that it continuously shows up in my like #1 websites visited, and I have to keep deleting it in fear that someone will go on my device and see that it's like my #1 visited website. So I just continuously delete it and then live in fear that someone will find out. But then see, now I've said it out loud, so then that's great. That fear can dissipate. There's a good chance that my mom is watching this right now, so hi mom. Let's just never acknowledge that I said that, but sounds good to me. Here's the thing. Here's the truth. I actively avoid watching movies that have a PG-13 sex scene in them with my best friends. If I see something sensual, I can't control it. I'm sorry, but my mouth fills with drool. And then it causes a problem because you're watching this thing, you know, everyone's like, oh, that's casually arousing, but I can deal with it. But my mouth is filled with drool. So I have to swallow it. Here's the problem. I have to swallow it. I have to swallow the drool. I don't want to swallow during the sex scene because then it's so obvious that the sensuality procured some drool. And then it's so obvious that, okay, Emilia is feeling some weird things in her body right now. You know, thinking about this, I'm starting to realize I think I have some issues when it comes to my sexuality, and then also like other people viewing me sexually. It's like I'm deeply insecure because I don't want them to view me that way. They think if I'm like feeling weird things in my body, they're gonna think I'm disgusting, or like that there's something wrong with it. Other people can do it, but I can't because I'm gross. Anyways, that's for my next therapy session. Either way, the swallowing. So, but then I'm not gonna swallow it, heaven forbid, during the sex scene and like blow my cover. So then I sit there, I can't speak because it's full of drool. So I sit there with it in my mouth, not speaking, waiting for the next scene when I can, and a loud sound in the next scene that I can swallow in the most nonchalant way possible. And it's just a lot of added stress. So I just try to avoid it. Okay, I don't know what's gonna happen at the Something Hub Awards, but I'm assuming there are gonna be some areolas. You know what I mean? There's gonna be some cool stuff happen that could affect my area secretly. What am I gonna do about the drool? What happened to drool pride is my question. What happened to that? This whole affair is costing me 4 months of rent. It's not like I have money to burn. I live in a cat den. Why? Why do I do this? You know why? Because what is money when we're all gonna die? Are we gonna take it with us when we go? No. Are we gonna take the wigs and boas and platform shoes to the grave with us? I will, because I know I'm going to die alone. Because I have too many problems to ever really connect with anyone on a romantic level. So I'm gonna die alone and my corpse will cuddle feathers. And that's a great life. That sounds like a great life to me. You know what I'm realizing in this rant? I need to go to therapy a lot, immediately. But in the meantime, let's go to the Something Hub Awards. It's like the same thing. There we go. Oh, did you want to see my neck and chin? No! 1 million subscribers or never is when I'm taking off my scarf.
No, no.
I literally cannot.
Okay. We'll drink from the toilet.
In a judgmental world that constantly seeks to divide, we know it's always best when we come together.
Something.
It's empowering us by changing the way that
Yay!
Bella Thorne. This film is one that opened my mind creatively and allowed me to really push the limits as an artist. I'm working with
Something.
to implement a change in their flagging system algorithm to ensure safety for everyone and everyone in our community. Yes. You are my queen.
The red carpet area is to my left. They do not want to let us in because we're not fancy or important enough. But what if? Maybe there shouldn't be red ropes anymore in this world. Maybe it's wrong. Maybe I should stand up for something for once in my life. Ready? This is what you're missing. Oh, what do they have that I don't? No, I saw someone stick something really deep down their throat. When I brush my teeth, I throw up 1 out of 3 times, so that's out. It's not because I don't look good, let's be honest.
Let's be honest.
Right now.
I mean, that's
yes, I'm a little
obvious.
sweaty because I forgot my folding.
Sweaty
pen,
is good.
But I'm human, okay? I don't know how many pounds of hair I'm wearing right now, but it's a lot. That was a time. You know, what's good, what's bad. There is no such thing. You know, spiritual people talk about, it's not about judging, it's about perceiving. It's always like, dislike, bad, good. No, but there's nothing. There is only gray. That's what Gandhi talked about. And I am to live my life like Gandhi, except way cooler, no shade to Gandhi. Honestly, wasn't a bad experience, you know. I saw stuff. I got dressed up. My lesbian pals put on my robes for some iconic reason. I lived for that. That was a dream come true. Do wonder what they smelt like. Someone else puts on your clothes that are not clean. What does it smell like to them? Does it smell like cat food? Pretty sure I smell like cat food. You know, when I get away from my own house for enough time and then I smell my clothing, it reeks of old, disgusting cat food. So I'm pretty sure that's my scent. Anyways, I didn't have a bad time. It was an experience. It's a memory that I will cherish, you know? My biggest takeaway, and it's not negative at all, honestly, I view it as a positive thing. I don't belong here. You know, this is my 4th time in Los Angeles, California. Okay? I came here the first time because I got dreams, baby. I got showbiz dreams and I want them to come true. I want to do something meaningful with how annoying I am. You know, that's the dream. And I thought, you know, I got to come here to do it, you know? So when I first came here, as soon as I landed and I got in the airport, I was like, oh, what is this vibe? I really was hoping that I would come here and feel comfortable. Feel like I'm supposed to be here. Feel like this is right, you know, on some level, like I belong here. And, didn't get that when the first second I arrived. And then the more times that I come here, the more I realize I'm not meant to be here. And it's not that I've even had a bad experience, because I have wonderful magical experiences here. I've met wonderful magical people, and I love people here. You know, when I first went to Montreal, you know, I visited Montreal here and there, and then when I was 17, I went. And I just got this, I was there for 3 days. I just got, oh, now I'm crying. I just got this feeling, I have to be here. I have to be here. I belong here. I'm traveling now, trying to have adventures, trying to find myself. I'm trying to feel a sense of life and connection to the world around me. You know, don't feel that here. Not in a bad way, like I don't fit in, or like I'm so weird. That's not. I just feel in my gut, this isn't the place for me. Maybe this isn't the world for me. You know, but all these experiences, it's a good thing. You know, everyone's changing all the time. What used to inspire me isn't inspiring me as much anymore. And I want to be inspired. I want to do something meaningful, and I want to feel a spark. And I'm just trying to figure out how to do that. And the answers aren't here. What I'm looking for isn't in Los Angeles, at least not right now. It's not at the Something Hub Awards. It's definitely out there. So to sum up, thank you, Something Hub Awards, for making me realize that I don't think I should ever come back here.